The Terran patrol cruiser Vigilant shuddered as an invisible pulse killed her engines. Lights flickered, then stabilized on emergency power.
Report. What in the void just hit us? Unknown energy pulse, ma'am. No radiation spike. Systems coming back online? But, wait. I am reading something. IFF beacon, commander. Automated. Ark of St. William. Registry date, 1247 CE. 800 years ago? Impossible. No ship survives 8 centuries without a dock. Put it on viewer, Harper. Now.
The viewer resolved. Space bent, and through the distortion came a mountain of stone and steel, a flying cathedral, 11 kilometers of impossible engineering.
That's not a colony ship. It's a warship. A cathedral built for war. Hailing frequencies open. Priority channel to command. Send everything.
Before Harper could key the signal, the comm crackled. A voice, deep, calm, impossibly clear, spoke in the ancient English of the Middle Ages.
Vigilant. This is Captain William of Avalon. We have returned to the old Earth, and we wish to know if she needs our help.
Captain William of Avalon. Your signal is over 800 years old. Explain yourself.
We were exiled from Earth in the 13th century. Our journey was long, but we never forgot our home.
Hold your position. I am transferring you to Fleet Command.
Admiral Thorne's hologram flickered onto the command channel. His eyes narrowed as he read the data feed.
Admiral, the Ark of St. William is real. She's 11 kilometers long, and her captain is speaking medieval English.
A ghost story. Keep him talking. I want every scanner on that vessel.
Admiral Thorne, I assume? I request an audience with Earth's leaders. We have urgent matters to discuss.
An audience. After 8 centuries, you show up and demand a meeting. What guarantee do we have that you are human?
Our DNA is human. Our hearts remember Earth. But the threat we detected will not wait for bureaucracy.
A threat? What does he know that we don't?
Our archives are open. I transmit them now. Let history speak for itself.
Receiving. Harper, open the data stream and cross-reference with Earth records.
The Ark's tight beam poured forth a torrent of data, holographic manuscripts, celestial charts, genetic lineages, all flowing into the Vigilant's memory.
Commander, I am running the patterns. There's a hit in the Vatican archives, something from 1247.
A papal bull, dismissed for centuries as an elaborate hoax, described a great penance, heretics exiled beyond the sky aboard a vessel of light.
It's authenticated. The names of families, the decree, it matches. They were sent away.
Put it on screen. This isn't possible.
Admiral, the data matches our archives down to the genealogical markers. These people are from Earth.
We have kept faith with our ancestors. Earth is our mother, and we have returned to protect her from the storm we see coming.
Continue analysis. I want every detail on this colony and their so-called angels. No stone unturned.
You asked for the truth. In 1247, a papal faction exiled our ancestors as heretics. They cast us into the void.
On screen, a data reconstruction. A dying fleet cast out beyond the stars, their sails catching no wind.
Then they came, beings of light. We called them angels. They gave us a ship of impossible design.
The Ark projected their image, towering figures of light, a geometric vessel piercing the darkness.
They charted a course to a ringed world. We named it New Avalon.
You mean aliens. First contact happened 8 centuries ago, and Earth never knew.
We do not know what they were, only that they saved us and then vanished.
Vanished? Or are they still out there watching?
We have found no trace, but we have never stopped looking.
8 centuries of searching. Either they're gone forever, or they're hiding from us.
A new hologram filled the bridge. The Dravani Imperium's expansion, red tendrils reaching towards Sol.
We have watched them devour systems for 2 centuries. Earth is next.
Earth has no record of this Imperium. If they were coming, we'd know.
Admiral, their sensors may be more advanced. Perhaps we should listen.
The Ark transmitted a chilling image. A Dravani fleet, blackened hulls like locusts, weapons trained on a human colony.
We offer our fleet to defend Earth. No conditions. Only kinship.
Earth defends itself. We don't need medieval ghosts fighting our battles.
He's pushing them away, and we barely understand what we're refusing.
As you wish, Admiral. But no, we will not leave while the threat remains.
The Ark's bridge fell silent. On the Vigilant, the weight of the unknown pressed in.
Admiral, words fail. Let me stand before you. Grant me a meeting aboard the Ark. No weapons, no crew.
Out of the question. You'll stay where you are. We don't invite unknown vessels into our space.
Then how do I prove our goodwill? We have offered truth, history, and a warning. What more do you require?
Admiral, a closer approach risks a trap. We need more time.
Agreed. You heard the commander. Keep your distance, and this channel remains open.
You treat us as an enemy. Remember, we came to help. That offer stands for now.
Silence stretched. On the Vigilant, crew members exchanged uneasy glances. The gap felt insurmountable.
If they're lying, we're making an enemy. If they're not, we're pushing away help we might desperately need.
We will remain at this distance. But when the Dravani come, you will see. Then you may reconsider.
And so the Ark of St. William held position, a silent sentinel, while Earth's pride and fear built an invisible wall.
Commander Vasquez, you have been honest. I invite you aboard the Ark. See us. Come alone.
Alone, onto an unknown warship. It's reckless, but it might be our only way to know the truth. Admiral, they've invited me aboard. It's a risk, but it could give us eyes inside.
Agreed. Keep an open channel. If anything happens, Vigilant will retaliate. Don't trust them.
A shuttle detached from the Vigilant, a silver speck drifting toward the Cathedral of Shadow and Light. The docking bay was vast, stone arches blending with luminous circuitry, a cathedral of alien engineering.
Welcome, Commander. You honor us with your trust.
Trust must be earned, Captain. But I am here.
He led her through corridors where stone met hologram, and the air hummed with a history older than Earth's space age.
This isn't a relic. It's a living world. What else have they been hiding for 8 centuries?
William led her into a vast inner garden. Children laughed among flowering vines, and a simulated sun cast long shadows.
12 million people. How do you maintain a closed ecosystem for 8 centuries?
A knight in ornate plate stood guard as they passed. His sword hummed with cyan energy, ancient and advanced.
You still carry swords? Even with all this technology?
He led her to the ship's command sanctum, an altar-like console where candles flickered beside star charts.
Our order blends chivalry with the angel's gifts. Tradition sharpens the mind.
They walked through a grand hall where stained glass cast colored patterns on the stone.
Faith and science are one. The angels gave us tools, but God gave us purpose.
She touched a pillar. Beneath the stone, light traced alien circuits, alive and humming.
They hide their strength beneath prayers and stone. We've misjudged them completely.
The corridor ended at a massive door, its frame etched with symbols that predated human writing.
Beyond this door lies the truth of our journey. No outsider has ever seen it.
The chamber ceiling transformed into a living mural, luminous angels descending in vessels of light, their hands reaching toward frightened medieval figures.
You've kept this hidden, even from the data you sent. You held back the extent.
We have protected the angels' legacy. Their technology flows through every system on this ship.
Beside them, a cabinet displayed a fragment of their language, a crystal that hummed with a light that seemed alive.
So you never built anything from scratch. You inherited an alien civilization.
We adapted. Over centuries, we made their science our own. But some doors remain closed.
What happened to them? Why did they abandon you?
That question has haunted my people for 800 years. We do not speak of it.
After the chamber, William led her through a gallery of banners, his crimson cape snapping in a sudden draft. They stopped before a three-dimensional star chart, its nodes pulsing like a constellation of empires.
This is New Avalon. Our world, rich and ringed. For 8 centuries, we have built a civilization unlike any other.
It's beautiful. How far does your reach extend beyond that single planet?
We have outposts and a small number of defense ships. The Ark is the pride, but not the only sword.
How many ships? Given your technology, even a handful could be formidable.
Enough to keep the peace. Let us leave it at that.
Elena studied the chart a moment longer, thinking she had glimpsed the colony's modest strength. She had no idea.
Come, Commander. There is more to show you, though time grows short.
As they walked, the weight of unspoken truths lingered. The colonists were hiding something, but she couldn't yet fathom its scale. Elena returned to the Vigilant, her mind heavy with images of angels and hidden technology. She uploaded her report.
Admiral, they're advanced. They've woven alien technology into their entire way of life, but they seem genuine.
Genuine or not, we can't rely on ghosts. Earth's defense is our responsibility. Send the formal rejection.
Thorne dictated a clipped message. Earth declined all military aid, citing sovereignty. No room for negotiation.
The Terran Federation appreciates your concern, but we will not accept external forces in our space. Do not approach further.
The message was relayed. On the Ark's bridge, William received it in silence.
I see. Please inform the Admiral that we will honor his decision. For now.
For now. That wasn't a concession. He's waiting for something.
William gave a single nod. The transmission ended. The Ark remained motionless. The final rejection hung in the air. Earth had pushed away its long-lost children, and only silence answered. An alert screamed across the bridge. Harper's console flooded with a harsh red signature, the unmistakable shape of a Dravani scout.
Commander, vessel decloaking at the system boundary. It matches the Dravani profiles exactly. Sound General Quarters. Hail the Ark. Tell them we have a confirmed hostile contact.
Negative. Vigilant. Our nearest task force is 6 hours away. You are on your own until they arrive.
Before Elena could respond, the Ark's engines ignited. The Gothic warship pushed forward, its banners snapping defiantly.
Commander Vasquez, the Dravani are our fight. We will engage. Stay clear of our firing solution.
Captain, you are not authorized to fire within Terran space. Stand down, that is an order.
With respect, Commander, your fleet cannot protect you now. We will.
Weapons systems glowed along the Ark's spires. Energy built, casting cold cyan light across its ancient stone hull. On the Vigilant, Elena and Harper could only watch as the Cathedral of War placed itself between them and the alien threat. The Ark's main spire unleashed a blinding cyan lance. It crossed the void in an instant. The Dravani scout shattered. No explosion, just silent disintegration into a cloud of glowing fragments.
They erased it. One shot. We couldn't have done that with our entire fleet.
Target neutralized. Your patrol route is now clear, Commander.
That was a surgical strike. Your weapons are decades beyond anything we have.
We did not come to threaten Earth. We came to shield it. The Dravani will send more.
You just destroyed a vessel in our space without permission. That is an act of war, or a protector. Which is it?
Silence. Then the Ark's engines adjusted, the ship turning slightly, as if to display its full, terrible grace.
I am neither invader nor savior, Admiral. I am a man keeping an ancient promise. Ask yourself what that is worth.
Elena felt the shift. The colony was no longer asking to help. It was waiting for Earth to recognize a debt it never knew it owed. Admiral Thorne's hologram turned a deep crimson, his composure finally breaking.
You fired on a vessel in Terran space. That is a direct violation of our sovereignty.
A vessel that would have attacked your world. I defended it. Call it what you will.
Defended? You've made us look weak, dependent on a relic from the Dark Ages.
Admiral, they saved us. Perhaps we should listen now. not push them further away.
Commander, your objectivity is compromised. You spend hours aboard their ship.
Admiral, I am not your enemy, but I will not stand idle while Earth burns. Whether you accept it or not, we are your shield.
Thorn slammed his fist against the console, the hologram distorting with the impact.
You will regret this, Captain. The Federation does not tolerate rogue actors in its space.
William inclined his head, a gesture that could be respect or dismissal. Elena sensed the thread between them fraying.
Admiral, I did not come alone. The Ark is but one ship in a far larger fleet.
A bluff. Harper. Scan Sector 47, near Saturn, full deep space analysis. Now.
Scanning. Nothing. Admiral. No vessels, no emissions. The sector is clear. Captain, if there are ships out there, why can't we see them?
Because we do not wish to be seen. Not yet.
A long pause. Saturn's rings shone placidly in the tactical display, 1,000,000 miles of ice and dust, hiding nothing visible.
You expect us to believe in invisible warships. This is a waste of time.
William's holographic image did not waver. A faint smile touched the corners of his eyes.
Commander, I am running every filter we have. Still nothing. It's like empty space. He wouldn't bluff. Something is out there, hidden better than we can fathom.
You doubt my word? Then witness the truth. Shields, disengage.
Space shimmered. Across Saturn's rings, 1,000 points of light materialized into Gothic spires and glowing rose windows. The tactical display erupted. 4,000 signatures, each one a cathedral of war, each one dwarfing the Vigilant.
4,000, Admiral. There are 4,000 ships. That's more than our entire navy.
My God, they weren't exaggerations. They were understatements.
On the screen, the Ark of St. William turned, its banners catching the distant sun. It looked suddenly small among its siblings.
The Ark of St. William is the smallest ship in our fleet. Commander, the others are already in formation behind Saturn.
Elena's breath caught. She had underestimated them by a factor of 4,000.
Captain, I withdraw my objections. What are your intentions?
William's smile was no longer that of a supplicant. It belonged to a man who had waited 800 years to keep a promise.
An oath was sworn by the last of our founders to shield the world that cast us out.
A holographic page from the Ark's log appeared, a single line in medieval script, signed by a trembling hand.
They knew Earth might one day face a threat beyond her strength. We have waited to repay the gift of life.
Elena's composure cracked. She blinked back tears, seeing a devotion that spanned millennia.
800 years, and you came back. I misjudged you, Captain.
Our debt was never forgotten. Our strength was built for this day.
The star chart shimmered, showing the centuries of ships, the slow accumulation of a fleet determined to honor a promise.
They didn't come to conquer. They came to repay a debt so old we'd erased it from memory.
On the screen, the tapestry of the Exodus hung behind William, a silent witness. Thorn looked down, his jaw unclenching. For the first time, he saw not an enemy, but a miracle.
Captain William, on behalf of the Terran Federation, I formally request an alliance. Will your fleet stand with us?
We have waited 8 centuries for this. Our fleets are yours, for Earth.
The declaration was broadcast across every channel. On Earth, crowds gathered before giant screens, watching history unfold. Cheers erupted in a dozen languages. The lost children had come home. Their holographic hands met in the void, a medieval knight and a modern admiral sealing a pact across time.
Commander Vasquez, you will serve as our permanent liaison to the Avalon fleet.
Honored, Admiral. I'll build the bridge we need.
On the tactical board, icons shifted. Silver and Gothic merged into a single defensive perimeter around Earth.
Together, we will turn back the Dravani. This is only the beginning of our reunion.
The alliance was forged. The war loomed, but for the first time, humanity faced it united. Later, Elena stood alone at the Vigilance observation deck. Through the viewport, the combined fleet stretched to infinity.
8 centuries of separation ended in a single day. History just rewrote itself, and I was here. Can't sleep either. Number. Hard to believe this morning we were scanning empty space, and now we have 4,000 new allies who fly cathedrals. Never a dull moment.
Elena laughed softly. It was the first real laugh she'd felt since the scout appeared. Through the glass, the Gothic spires reflected starlight. They seemed less like warships now, and more like promises kept.
Do you think they'll ever tell us everything? The angels, the wars they fought? In time. They've waited centuries. We can wait a little longer.
She turned back to the stars, a quiet smile on her face. Whatever came next, humanity would face it together. Later, Elena stood in the Ark's grand hall. Only Captain William remained beside her, the stained glass casting ancient light upon them.
Commander, a token of our world.
He placed a coin in her hand. Silver, warm, engraved with a ringed planet and a rising star.
It's beautiful. From your mint?
Struck on New Avalon a century ago. Every child earns one when they swear the oath of return.
He poured 2 glasses from a crystal decanter. The liquid shimmered with a pale blue radiance.
To Earth, our mother, and to the reunion of our people.
To the debt you carried across the stars, and to the future we'll build together.
They drank. The wine was strange and sweet. She felt the coin's weight, heavier than its metal.
Until the debt is fully paid, Commander. Then we will truly be home.
Across the fleet, power conduits flared. The Ark's spires ignited, one after another, like a cathedral catching fire with starlight. Jump coordinates locked. The rift shimmered open, a wound in space, rimmed with cyan fire. Silver and Gothic hulls moved as one. The Ark, smallest among them, led the procession.
Safe passage, Captain. We'll hold the line here until you return.
On the comm, only static answered. The rift swallowed them, ship by ship, light swallowed by deeper light.
4,000 ships, and not a sound. 8 centuries of silence, now a silent departure. They'll come back. They kept one promise for 8 centuries. They'll keep this one too.
Elena watched until the rift closed, leaving only the cold eternal stars. Space seemed emptier now, yet the Vigilant remained, a sentinel for Earth, a witness to the day the lost returned to repay a debt. She turned from the glass. There was work to do. The Vigilant hummed with activity. Reports, scans, the mundane rhythm of patrol. But Elena paused, her hand brushing the cold silver of the coin in her pocket. She thought of William's words, of an oath sworn 8 centuries ago, of a debt carried across the stars. In that moment, the weight of history felt less like a burden and more like a promise kept. Outside, the stars were unchanged, cold and eternal. But humanity was no longer the same. Humanity had been alone for 800 years. Now, it was alone no longer. The rose window's cyan glow shimmered, then softened, like a cathedral's final prayer before the long silence of space. The light flickered and dimmed, leaving only the cold eternal stars. The image lingered, a ghost of a debt almost paid, then vanished entirely, and the stars held their silence. But humanity was no longer alone.